In the pantheon of American inventors, many names have become etched in history. Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, and Benjamin Franklin, to name a few. Yet hidden in the folds of time are the remarkable stories of inventors whose innovations shaped everyday life, but whose names were long overlooked. One such figure is Sarah Boone, a 19th century African-American dressmaker whose ingenuity gave rise to the modern ironing board. Her journey from enslavement to becoming one of the first black women in the United States to receive a patent is not just a tale of invention, but also one of determination, resilience, and quiet revolution. A life born in the shadows of slavery. Sarah Boone, born Sarah Marshall in 1832, entered a world defined by harsh limitations. Born in Craven County, North Carolina, she was the daughter of enslaved parents, and her early life was shaped by the brutal institution of slavery that plagued the American South. Details about her early years are sparse, as records for Black Americans during that era were limited, but what is known paints a powerful picture of perseverance. Sarah's life took a significant turn in 1847 when she married James Boone, a free black man. Some historical sources suggest that through this union she may have gained her freedom, a rare and profound event in a time when freedom for black women was both hard-won and precarious. Together, the couple had 8 children and began building a life rooted in hard work and community. Northward bound, a family's leap toward freedom. Before the outbreak of the Civil War, the Boone family made a crucial decision to relocate. With the aid of networks possibly connected to the Underground Railroad, they moved north to New Haven, Connecticut. This move symbolized not just a change in geography, but a transformation of opportunity. In New Haven, the family settled into a close-knit African-American neighborhood near Dixwell Avenue, a community known for its vibrant culture and support systems. James Boone found work as a bricklayer, contributing to the physical growth of the community, while Sarah pursued a career as a dressmaker in an era when African-American women were often excluded from formal education and white-collar professions. Sewing offered a path to economic independence. Boone's skill with fabric, needle, and thread soon became her livelihood, and ultimately her gateway to invention. A late bloomer in literacy, a trailblazer in innovation. One of the most inspiring elements of Boone's story is her pursuit of education later in life. Born into a time and place where laws forbade enslaved people from learning to read or write, Sarah Boone had no formal schooling in her early years. However, after relocating to New Haven, and likely through involvement with the Dixwell Congregational Church, she began learning these vital skills in her late 40s. The determination it took to pursue literacy at that stage of life, while raising children, managing a household, and running a dressmaking business, is a testament to her incredible resolve. This newfound literacy would prove essential. It gave Boone the tools not just to read and write, but to dream bigger, to articulate her ideas, and ultimately to enter the world of patented innovation. The problem every dressmaker faced. In the 1890s, the fashion of the day favored fitted garments, tight sleeves, cinched waists, and intricately tailored bodices. This posed a unique challenge for dressmakers like Boone. The existing method of ironing involved laying garments flat on a plank of wood balanced between 2 chairs. While this setup worked reasonably well for wide skirts or simple designs, it was practically useless for pressing sleeves or shaping tailored outfits without leaving awkward creases. For someone whose livelihood depended on delivering perfectly ironed, wrinkle-free clothing, this posed a major problem. Sarah Boone, ever observant and solution-oriented, recognized that the tools available simply weren't good enough. She needed something better, something that matched the precision and elegance her customers expected. The birth of the improved ironing board. Boone's solution was both elegant and practical. She designed an ironing board that was narrow and curved, specifically shaped to fit into sleeves and bodices. This made it easier to press tight areas without disturbing the rest of the garment. Even more impressive, her design was padded, solving the issue of harsh wooden surfaces leaving unsightly marks, and collapsible, making storage simple and space efficient. In 1891, with her newly acquired writing skills, Boone submitted a patent application for her invention. In her application, she described the board as cheap, simple, convenient, and highly effective, particularly for pressing the sleeves and bodies of ladies' garments. Her patent, U.S. Patent number 473,653, was granted on April 26, 1892, marking her as one of the first African-American women to receive such an honor. This wasn't just a milestone for Boone, it was a significant moment in American history. Her invention reflected not only her technical creativity, but also her ability to navigate a system that, for so long, had excluded people like her. A woman of quiet strength. Despite the groundbreaking nature of her invention, there is little evidence that Boone profited financially from her creation. Like many African American inventors of her time, she faced considerable barriers to commercial success, from racial discrimination to lack of access to manufacturing infrastructure. Nevertheless, Boone's impact endured. Her ironing board design became the blueprint for modern ironing boards, which have since become a staple in homes around the world. Her contribution wasn't flashy or dramatic, but it made millions of lives easier and more efficient. Legacy and final years. Sarah Boone passed away on October 29, 1904, at the age of 72. The cause of death was Bright's disease, a historical term for chronic kidney inflammation. She was laid to rest in Evergreen Cemetery in New Haven, buried beside her husband and mother, a peaceful end to a life marked by quiet but powerful accomplishments. Though not widely recognized in her own time, Boone's legacy has been gradually rediscovered in recent years. Her name now appears in books, documentaries, and museum exhibits celebrating African American inventors. Her invention lives on not just in the ironing boards we use today, but in the larger story of Black ingenuity and perseverance in the face of systemic oppression. A lasting inspiration. Sarah Boone's story is one of resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. From her beginnings as an enslaved child to her emergence as a skilled artisan and inventor, she embodied the spirit of creativity and problem solving. Her improved ironing board was more than a household tool. It was a symbol of agency, precision, and vision. In a time when African American women were rarely acknowledged in public life, Boone managed to leave a mark that has lasted well beyond her lifetime. Her success serves as a powerful reminder that innovation doesn't always come from laboratories or elite institutions. Sometimes it begins at home, with a keen eye, a needle and thread, and the unshakable belief that there must be a better way. Why Sarah Boone still matters today. In our modern world, where convenience and efficiency are prized, it's easy to take everyday tools for granted. But each time someone reaches for an ironing board to smooth out a blouse or sharpen the crease in a pair of pants, they are using a product that traces its roots back to Boone's visionary mind. Her story also challenges modern audiences to reconsider who we honor in the annals of history. Boone may not have been featured in textbooks or praised in her own era, but her invention quietly reshaped domestic life across generations. It exemplifies how unsung contributions, especially those made by Black women, are integral to the fabric of American progress. Thanks for watching. If you found Sarah Boone's story as inspiring as we did, then don't forget to hit that like button. Want more amazing stories of hidden history, genius inventors, and game-changing innovators? Then go ahead and smash that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a moment of inspiration. Drop us a comment below. Which unsung hero should we cover next? We'd love to hear your thoughts.